As if my brain didn't hurt enough this Monday morning, I had to deal with fixing the station's Famicom. I think Derek mistook it for an oddly shaped toaster, and covering some classic import titles. Which would normally be fine if it wasn't for the inherent confusion of such an enterprise, redoubled by it being a Monday morning. For whatever reason, some Namco materials drop the Y in Wagyan, despite it being right there in the title. For that matter, some Namco materials spell Namco with a T, a strange quirk of Famicom-era gaming for which I've yet to hear a convincing explanation. Some say it was to separate Namco arcade games from Namco with a T home console games. Some say it was for their collaborations with Data East or other developers, which is why there's no T in Namco on the box for Chojiku Yosai Macross. There is on Wagyan Land, but wait, there is on Tower of Duraga. Mondays. Thankfully, Wagyan Land, that's how Felicity in Worcestershire wrote it, and that's how the Kachu pronounced it, so that's how I'm gonna roll, is a fairly benign platformer, allaying the fears I had, given that, well, it's a Namco-published Famicom game from '89, which means it should rightly be praying for my death. Instead, it feels much more like a kid's game, almost too much. Wait, this isn't edutainment, is it? No, it's just a cute platformer with a mechanical dinosaur shouting at enemies to stun them. You can't actually destroy oncoming hostiles, not until you get equipped with a Super Wagyan-izer halfway through the game. You can freeze them into inaction and even use them as steps. By collecting the little Wagyan icons distributed throughout the courses, you can power up your voice, turning your initial piddly little wah into a more emphatic gya, into a trousers-soaking ga, into a world-rending, sanity-imploding gya, all of which just improves projectile size and stun duration. We get a fourth power-up, and Wagyan there goes into hyperdrive, turning invincible and gaining significant bonus to movement speed. Ain't no one who can stand in his way, except for bosses who, in a stark contrast to the rest of the game, stop down all of the action and challenge the player to a vocabulary exercise. Yes, rather than epic boss fights, you're challenged to word chain contests. Did I mention it's Monday? And that I might have been slacking on my vocab practice? And that some of these pictures might have 2 or more readings depending on how much of a jerk the computer feels like being? You're at a bit of a disadvantage from the jump, compounded by the fact that it's in a foreign language. Not every boss results in a word game, though. Some prefer concentration battles, which are usually too easy since the board is mirrored somehow and easy to predict. I knew it. It is edutainment. And it's actually pretty darn fun. The physics are a bit shaky, so don't come in expecting Mega Man levels of platforming accuracy. But if you feel the need to break up your language practice with video games, and who doesn't, Wagyan Land is there for you.